Wait, I'm down? Am I back? Why am I getting these late night disconnections now? Yesterday we had one, now I'm having another one? But I think I'm back, right? Maybe this is like, the curse of talking and complimenting my internet. I mean, I was actually not complimenting it that much yesterday, but I was saying that it was like a somewhat good internet. But now it has been disconnecting for no reason. I mean, today has been raining though, but there was no power outage so far, so please don't fail on me, internet. Yeah, it disconnected like yesterday. No, it was here. And then it reconnected right on the next second, just like yesterday. I don't know why this has been happening. Man, this level has been more frustrating than how it should be. This is close, but there isn't much that I can change anymore, you know? It's temporary, should be stable soon. I hope so. Are you still there, Subaru? Do you think this bridge has some hopes? Or should I go back to the previous idea? We were close, but I cannot make any more changes. Well, if it's not working, let's start it over, right? And I will go back to the previous idea because using the rope there makes sense to me, although it was still making the bridge to break down. You were refreshing it too. I think we need to use the car's momentum. The first drop already loses a lot of speed. Yeah, but like in there, I can give the bridge stability, but the cars they do lose speed for sure. But then when I'm changing the bridge to this joint, the bridge cannot stay stable or like keeps its stability, but the cars will have more speed. So I'm like struggling with those two different situations, you know, like all of them have a big deal. Yeah, because then the cars will complete their falling part and then, you know, have the speed. But the bridge do not stand here, like with a single red joint. That's the issue. Even with the two of them was hard to keep it stable, but with both of them is like super hard. And the other problem is that where the heck am I placing the hydraulics? There is no connection close by the bridge for me to place the hydraulics, you know? But I will try this again, like, if I can make this work to work, it's like the best option, right? It's just being super hard because I'm limited. Sabri is saying, is there any chance or any option for me to start the bridge on the area that has sand? I mean, do you mean the other side? You mean flag A? There? Yeah, but then I did not have anything else to change on it, right? I tried the angles and they were not making it. I cannot place a road there. Unless wait, let me try something. Unless I make something like this. I can do it like that. Is that too crazy? It is, right? On the ramp? But... so it's here, right? But I can use ropes, it seems like. I can place road up there if I have ropes. So it's there. That's the end of... or actually you want... yeah, you want it to be on the sand, like there. That's what you want, right? Or maybe you want something like... like this. Wait. Yeah, like that, right? But then this is not stable at all. Can you build on flag C? Nope. Unless I use a rope. Like that. If I use a rope, I can place road anywhere. But as it doesn't have like a red joint, then I cannot place road on empty spots, you know? Yeah. Should we try using an arc again? Although if it is an arc, then the hydraulics is not going to be good in my opinion. I feel like the hydraulics are better for ramps instead of arches, right? Wait a second, I have an idea. Don't forget that I can use an arc. Not for the road, but for the wooden bars. Maybe that's going to help me to make this more stable. And now I'm feeling dumb for forgetting about this. And then the arc can also be a place for me to add the hydraulics that I was like, where the heck am I going to place this? Maybe now I have a place? Although, like, hydraulics, then that can't be a thing right there. It needs to be like this, right? Because this needs to be loose and then connected to the hydraulics, like that. So the arc in here should be something around these lines. The question is, can this be stable somehow? This is a good idea, isn't it? I mean, maybe it's not going to do it, but I believe this may have better chances of stabilizing the bridge. Oh man, I wish I could make this connection. Come on. Okay. Okay, there we go. And somehow the budget went for this, so sure. Oh, speaking about the budget. Oh, I may need more budget, right? For... Oh, wait. Dang it. But I may need to reinforce the bridge, right? Hmm. Yeah, if I reinforce this right here, maybe that's going to help it. Really? Even with the reinforce? Wait, can the blue car ignore the hole just like one level we played before? It's not going to ignore it, right? Yeah, it's not ignoring it. Yeah, the car has been tripping. Strong its best, catapult the cars. This is indeed a very good game. If you have the right mindset for it. So you should not like really rush and take your time. And thank goodness, even though the puzzles are more crazy and like somewhat difficult, you also have a whole process of learning, and then it kind of gets more interesting for you to solve them. So even though like crazy puzzles are being thrown at us, we also have a lot of learnings from the previous levels to use against those puzzles, you know. So it's really um, really great to see your own progress. Like, oh my god, this puzzle, and then oh yeah, there is that strategy that I need to try or I can't try still. The problem is concentrating and remembering those strategies, of course. For example, I just forgot that I could make an arc of wood, right? That can be a helpful thing in here. The car is tripping, Saburo, but there isn't much that I can do about it. Like, how can I slow it down? I don't know. I think I will try. Somehow trying to make, or I think I will try to somehow make this first road more strong. I was thinking about adding those right there. Does that help? Not really. So if I reinforce the second road, does that help? Because there is some stress on the second one too. No, it still breaks it. Wait, what if I change that for something more complicated, like this? Does that help? That was worse, right? Contract like 2%. I will try getting rid of some of those wooden bars right there to see if that's going to make a difference or a big difference. Is this any good? So now it broke the rope. But I can try stretching the wooden bars. Can you somehow connect the three red points? There are only two, man. That was not too bad in my opinion. There are only two. It feels like a limited material long bridge. That's the challenge. I cannot connect them like directly. I need to have a lot of wooden bars because I do not have the iron bars. Hey Bookmark, what's up? Nothing in stopping that car from getting the other side, that's for sure. Yeah, right? It's determined to get there. Probably they have some good food on the other side. Yeah, the first jump is good, but we gotta have some leftovers for car C, right? Car A should not get everything, all the goods for him. Now I need to find more budget for like reinforcing that piece of road. How are you? I hope you have been doing alright. Ideas? You guys can help me from now. I mean, I can of course do the opposite of what I was just doing. Like, I can try decreasing the sizes of some of those supports. Can I make that? There we go. What about this? Sabri is saying this is not an arc anymore. This, oh wait, yeah. This right here is not an arc anymore. What is this actually? I don't know, it looks like a seal maybe? This is the seal's face. That's its body. It's only like missing to start clapping. What the heck is that? There is only a short part on the red square or on the red joint. Yeah, it's this, right? But it's there because I thought that would be important for me to connect the bridge to that joint. Not only the rope. More ropes? Budget, please? But sure, the ropes were working before too, right? So you want me to replace that for ropes, isn't it? You want me to get rid of this and place ropes, right? Where? Because every time we put a rope in here, it kinda stresses it out. Seal. Deal gong 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 gong. Those are great Pokemon. I love ice types, so I do love Dilgong. I'm doing okay, nice to hear. Are you just trying to do some art? There we go. Are you drawing more Naruto? You used to love drawing Naruto, which by the way, I still need to watch Naruto. Even though I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it because it's like somewhat about ninjas, but everybody says it's great, although it's super long, right? So I gotta have the time for it. But I may be curious enough to check Naruto at some point, yeah. That's okay, bookmark. I hope it becomes a great art. So you're intentionally distracting yourself from it because you're too distracted. I was very distracted today on stream, but doing better otherwise by relaxing. There we go. That's what matters during these days for sure. Gotta relax and then creativity flows again. That's true. And also not think about like rushing, you know, just like this puzzle. We are here for some time, but we eventually, someday, we know we are going to make through this level. Sooner or later it will happen. No rush, just like test things out and then we all good. I did not place the second rope, right? Where? Like, there maybe? But then this is going to get a lot of stress. Look at this poor road right there, it's so red. You see? Let's try putting it before it then. Oh, what a start. Do I have spare money? Oh, actually, never mind, because it already has the reinforcement. So RIP, it cannot be there at all. But can I reinforce this one, maybe? I can. Can I place the rope as well? Okay, what about this? It's stressing out there. Huh. Stretch the things? It's still super red. You know what? I think we need to change. Oh, I think I know what's happening. It's because the car is kind of bouncy, right? And I think it's bouncy because of this last road. That's pretty much the hydraulics one. So it's because it is not straight, right? It should be like a little bit more linear, I guess. At least I think it's something about that. Now it's not linear anymore, but I wanna see if that's going to make it better or worse. I cannot really tell. But we need to figure how to make this car to not be bouncy anymore. I have been drawing all sort of things lately, mostly some original works. Wait, you were streaming? You streamed some Sailor Moon? Sailor Moon Redraw Challenge. What's that about? Also, let me drop a follow. I need to check one of her streams then. But can I follow you by clicking on the chatting here? Let me use my phone for that. And you still gotta finish Naruto too? Seriously? I could swear you were like one of the biggest Naruto fans because you make so many drawings out of him. Are you talking about Boruto though? Because there is Boruto, right? That maybe it's still having new episodes. The top gets a lot of pressure, but the beginning is what's breaking. So it is a thing that has been going around the internet. Welcome back, Gabriel. We are still stuck on this nightmare of level. Is Naruto on 400 episodes or like 2000? 2000 sounds more like One Piece. I wanna watch that someday. Me too, especially because it's on freaking Netflix. Although, yeah, you gotta have the time, right? So no, it's Naruto, you just have no free time to watch most of it then? Damn. And then, once you are done, there is Boruto then. A friend of mine has been trying to watch One Piece. Good luck for him. Maybe it is because of this in here? What I'm watching right now as well is Rama. Have you ever watched Rama, Bookmark? Maybe you would like to watch Rama actually. If you like Sailor Moon, I think you would like to watch Rama. It's super funny. I have tried to watch it once in the past, but then unfortunately when it gets to like season 4 or something, I could not continue it because I kinda did not like one new character in the show, and then I kinda got either distracted by other things or I lost my motivation to keep going on it. But hopefully now I can finally go until the end. I think it's like 160 something episodes. I can be wrong, but it's not 200 episodes, it's less than that. But it's more than 150. So it's somewhat long, but it's not as crazy as Naruto or One Piece, right? It's more like maybe under 400 episodes. But then there is Boruto as well, that I think it's still going on. There are 3 Narutos. There is Naruto, Naruto Shippuden, and then Boruto, yeah. Is Boruto still going on? The first 2 are considered the same. And then Boruto is a sequel with his son. Yes, I heard about that. Actually, I never finished watching Sailor Moon. I also should go back to Sailor Moon. And Boruto is not as good as the Naruto. You have heard from one of her friends who watches it. She says that the new gem Seems like Pokemon to her. What? So Shippuden is after they grow up from kids to teens. But you said it's like the same thing? Maybe you mean that one is a sequel of the other? I mean, not like uh, a sequel where a lot of time has passed. It's just like the continuation of it. And then Boruto is like many years later, you know? But I do have a lot of things to catch on, like Dragon Ball Super as well. I still need to watch it. The car missed the flag. We were all wrong for all of this time, right? Probably that car was missing the flag for a long time and nobody saw it. What's the point of getting there without getting the flag? There is no point. Okay, there we go. Let's put it this way. Like you have Naruto Kid, Naruto Teen, Naruto Adult, with the main plot being his son. At least time has passing by for him, right? Because in Pokemon, Ash has been 10 years old forever. So what is that limbo, please? But yeah, I kind of do like when time passes by in franchises or like anime, movies, or series, or games. For example, Phoenix Wright. I really love how there is a lot of character development in the Phoenix Wright games, and how you see time working for them, for those characters. It's one of the things that I like the most about the Phoenix Wright games. So they are 12 in Naruto, and then 2 to 3 years progression for part 2 Shippuden, and then the last part 3 there is like a blank period and they are officially adults 18 plus. And it's not bad, it's just the same thing with Final Fantasy 7 and 8. What everyone wanted, more material, what they got, junction system. Yeah, maybe your friend did not like it, maybe because of her expectations, but if you jump on it with like some low expectations or expecting it to be bad, you can be surprised if it's any good. So yeah, maybe you should try it for sure. Yeah, wait, you do watch it already? But you are just not as interested on it yourself? Can you really watch it without finishing the previous seasons? I mean, you can, but you wouldn't get that lost. Won't they spoil you on some things though? Yeah, you can, but what about the spoilers? Like, oh, that person married that other one? Those sort of things? Or that person died? All I wish was iron bars. I miss them so badly on this level, come on. But don't give up yet. You just need to make this bridge stable and then you are done with this. So think, like, what else could make this better? This right here is looking like a big mess. I haven't tried this right here. I will keep that rope because I think it is important. But I wonder, can a shorter rope work and connect to the wooden bars, or is it going to break? Bye, car. How did I take forever to make that change? It's such a simple thing. Car 1 ready, car 2 maybe? Not yet. But progress was made in here. A little bit at least. Try contracting maybe a little bit less. Wait, you are confused by this statement? I give my own personal opinion for games and series first before you decide to not enjoy something. Oh yeah, she's saying that she pretty much checks things out before like saying no, oh I did like this or I did not like this, you know. She pretty much experiments it or tries it. I think that's what she's saying. She got back by watching the last movies because your father gifted it to you years ago, the Naruto ones. And if he never did that, he would never have gotten back into anime. Oh my god, really? I kinda always sticked. Wait, stuck, right? I think the past is stuck. I kinda always stuck with animes, but I kept watching the same ones for many years. And then little by little I was getting into other different animes, but it was like Saint Seiya forever, Dragon Ball for a long time, Pokemon even still today, Digimon for a good amount of time too, Cardcaptor Sakura, Shurato, which is an anime popular in Brazil. You know, I was stuck with my childhood animes pretty much. And then only after I think I started to check the trendy animes. For example, I still remember how Death Note was important to me because I was like, holy shit, like there are some very adult themed animes out there that have amazing plot and a great and addicting start as well, or like drama or heavy drama and stuff. So I remember how Death Note was one of the first different animes that I checked, but also I don't know if you guys have heard about this one. It's called Deltora Quest because I started watching it because of the website that used it to translate the Pokemon episodes that I still watched, and then they were starting this new project of adding subtitles to Deltora Quest. So I was like, you know what, this looks interesting, reminds me a little bit of Zelda kind of. Let me see what it is about, and then I ended up liking it. So my transition was slow, but it was happening little by little, but I always watched anime. I was just stuck with the same ones. And then I think it was pretty much Death Note, then I watched Code Geass, then I watched Basilisk, and then the Tora Quest, and what else I watched around those days? Oh yes, I watched the freaking disturbing serial experimental lane. That's only for like hardcore people because it's freaking disturbing. I do not have the courage to rewatch it because it did impact me super badly or like super hard. But I watched it too because I was curious about it and it was a recommendation. So it just took me forever to jump into new things, you know. But I'm still missing lots of animes. For example, Full Metal Alchemist, One Punch Man, Naruto, One Piece. Um, those other ones people always talk about, Sword Art Academy or something. Um, what else is there actually? Oh yeah, Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, um, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I still need to jump into those other classics too, right? Avatar was awesome. I need to go back to Korra. I have only watched the two first seasons of Korra, but Avatar was really great too. You and your friend, you and your friend, wait, your friend is pretty one-minded. Let me see if I can give the picture she sent you to better explain the Pokemon thing. Yeah, many classic childhood animes. And then one of the most recent ones I have watched that was like the first one to me was definitely Death Note. Gotta try new things, but sometimes it's hard for you to really jump into them. Like, you are either lazy or there aren't. Wait, what happened? There aren't like good ways for you to check them out. It's more like you gotta have an opportunity or you're going to be too lazy to go after the anime that you still haven't checked out. But I'm going after some animes when I get curious about them. But thank goodness Netflix has also a bunch of them. But right now I'm rewatching Rama, or I'm trying to get to the end of Rama. I was watching the new season of Pokemon too, but now it's on break thanks to the pandemic. And I'm planning to watch One Punch Man soon. But I started Erased, but the first episode was interesting, but not enough to make me feel super crazy for it. So I'm giving it a break until I get the right mindset for it, and then I can go back to Erased. But now it's not a good time because many things are going to be coming up soon on Netflix that I want to watch. For example, tomorrow is Snowpiercer, then 13 Reasons Why Season 4, then Dark Please, hopefully next month, and then The Umbrella Academy. So I'm pretty sure that I will be binging series around the next months, and then maybe later I can go back to Erased. But yeah, I gotta try new things for sure because there are many good anime out there. You were in a period of your life from 2011 to 2017 where you were just focusing on your original works. So you didn't have a lot of time to watch anime, right? Not to mention we also need to play our games, to watch our series, our movies. It's hard to deal with them, all of them together. Chumode hasn't watched much anime, but some are cool. I agree, man. I still haven't checked those two, Sword Art Online and Full Metal, but I'm curious about Full Metal. Yeah, you also should go back to older stuff sometimes too, yeah. Samurai Champloo is wonderful, I have heard of it. Gabriel is rewatching JoJo because a friend started to watch it. Did you like Korachio? It gets a lot of hate. So yeah, I kinda did not like the second season that much. But then, if I'm not mistaken, Gabriel was the one who told me that it gets better on season 3 and 4. Yeah, we gotta be open-minded. Can I send the links to you? You sure can. And hey, Yoritsuru, what's up, man? Welcome. Can't you just say the name? I think she's linking some pictures or maybe a comparison with Pokemon and Naruto. Wait, you have watched The Umbrella Academy, man? You loved it so far? There we go, right? I don't know if you have already seen the connection to Dark that I was telling you yesterday because I don't know when it happens in the show. It's been like forever. But you see it gets really interesting. Like the plot will go crazy at some point and it's going to be great. Like I wanna rewatch it super badly. So right, it just stopped completely and you were focusing on playing games again. Yeah, right. Sometimes I kind of stop watching movies and then I'm watching only series or playing games or anime as well. Right now I have been binging lots of series like I said, and then there are many other ones coming up and trying to watch some couple movies here and there. But anime wise, it's been only Rama for me. What is my favorite Pokemon? Absol. It used to be Crobat, but now it's Absol. Two upcoming links, there we go. You can send them. Oh wait, did you feel the connection? I have a feeling like, oh crap, crazy things can happen here. There we go, man. I don't know how long it is, but I don't think I took forever to finish watching it. So probably you will like be able to finish the show soon. And then you get to the end of it, that may be like, cliffhangers. But thank goodness the cliffhanger won't last because the second season on July 31st. But I'm glad you have been enjoying it so far. Favorite Pokemon? That's easily Joltik. Joltik is a very cute Pokemon, right? The tiniest one. But my favorite electric type, it's Minun. I love Minun. It's a clone, I know it's a Pikachu clone, but I do love Minun. Can't explain, it's just happened, right? It just happened to me. But Absol, Umbreon, Piloswine, Furret, um, I do love Gyarados too, Blastoise, who else? I do like Noctowl a lot, Typhlosion, Vileplume. How am I forgetting my favorite grass type? I love Vileplume. Then I do like those dark types of Gen 5, Gen 4 actually. Of Gen Wait, Gen 5. No, it's Gen 5. Yeah, it's Gen 5. Wait, no. No, 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 Gen 4. Gen 4. I do like the Gen 4 dark types too, like Skuntank and Drapion as well. Spiritomb is also alright. Some of those are. Oh yeah, Squirrel as well. I said Blastoise, but I think I like Squirrel more than Blastoise. But some of those are my favorite Pokemon, or those are some of my favorite Pokemon. Yeah, Joltik is definitely cute, but my favorite cute Pokemon I would say it's Furret. Yeah. So you just left off where, how do I say this without spoiling? The bad things happen to the person in the hotel. It's been a while, man. I cannot remember it, but that's good. So by the time I go back to it, I will have like a. I'll be surprised by the events again, right? But I kind of cannot remember the plot that deep anymore. I remember some things, but not like when they happen. And I remember the ending. I definitely remember the ending. Vanillux or Klefki, who likes those anyway? Some people do actually. The person who creates the Pokemon content that keeps me the most informed um, loves object Pokemon, especially Klefki. I'm not sure if he likes Vanillux, but he does like Klefki. Let me check those pictures. Oritsuru, have you by any chance got into a part in the show that there is like a very musical scene going on? Because the trailer for season 2 was based on that scene. It's like a very fun scene in the show. Hopefully you have seen it already. And yeah, if by any chance you get to that scene, you can definitely jump into the trailer for the season 2, right? Although definitely don't read the comments because maybe they will be spoiling the end of season 1. But the trailer was basically based on that scene on the show that's very musical. And I thought it was such a creative take on that scene. So it was a great trailer. Wait, what the heck? What is this picture? Oh my Jesus, and then I was saying that the movie I was watching earlier today, the thing, was like disgusting. Ew. But I can see the Pokemon referencing here, damn. I'm scared to check the second picture now. Oh, okay, it's a squirrel, there we go. Yeah, that's cute. A squirrel is all good to do that. But, man, that was kinda crazy. It makes no sense. The next Pokemon will have... Wait, bed and table set? Wait, but Gabrielle, so you also don't like Magnemite, Voltorb, Grimer, who else? Those odd Pokemon in Gen 1 too, right? Because, come on. But we had this talk once. I mean, they wanna do weird things and come to different ideas. So I do not hate the object Pokemon, but it's probably someone's favorite. At least the Pokemon that got the most hate was not an object Pokemon. It was pretty much Simisear, the Unova or Gen 5 Fire Monkey evolution. Nobody loves that thing. It was like the least favorite Pokemon of the rank, right? In the world. You feel you there, or you feel me there. But yeah, we're really looking forward to continuing the episodes after the stream tonight. There we go, man. And I will see if I continue the movie, the thing. Although it depends of when I'm finishing the stream because it's getting late and I did not realize that. And I'm still not done with this level. But we were close. Maybe we are able to do it. You'll probably watch them all in the next couple days. You haven't gotten to the musical scene, okay? But they have played some music in a couple scenes. Really great music selection in the show so far, by the way. Yeah, I do think there are some good tunes. Maybe I should try using Shazam when I'm rewatching it to see if I can get some names of those tracks because I do not remember doing that for the first time I watched it. But I will pay more attention to the tunes because I did get addicted to the song that they played for the trailer or for the season 2 teaser, right? Reveal date. Yeah, right, reveal date. I love the music that they played on that trailer, and it seems that music was in the season 1, but I completely not paid too much attention to it. I kind of let it go by or pass by, right? So I will see if I also pay more attention to the soundtrack. Might as well. We got an apple pie dinosaur. Oh yeah, right. What about that? I prefer the other Pokemon though. The apple what? There is one that's called Appleton, and the other one is called. I still need to get used to their names. It's the flying dragon thing. That feels like the Flintstones. I think so. Yeah. You don't, but there is also a limit. One thing is having a magnet, another one is having a key set. I mean, a sword is fine in my opinion, come on. I don't mind Honedge. Honedge is a cool Pokemon in my opinion. So are you also upset about the teacup Pokemon Sinisty and Poltergeist? Or actually it's called Poltegeist, right? Poltegeist? They are somewhat cool, in my opinion. Yeah, there is Appleton. What's the other one? I cannot get used to them or to their names. Because Sword and Shield was not a game that I liked a lot at first. And yeah, that same girl in that image does something like hyper voice and when she cries too. I like how the team has uh, weaker powers, except for number 5. Yeah, I think number 2 is the one with I mean, not only number 2 actually. Number 2, and I don't remember Allison's number anymore. Is it number 3? Or is she number 3? But they have a somewhat weaker power in comparison to the rest. In my opinion, at least. But they all have their uses, right? They all have the right time to shine or their moment to be important in the show. Not to mention number 7, right? But they all have their importance in the family pretty much. But the characters are cool, strong, but also feel more genuine because they feel like they're humans, right? They do have their problems, they do have their imperfections, and that's why it's a bit different than not all of superhero things because come on, it's more like a stereotype. Yeah, stereotype. For example, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, man, Spider-Man's name. Parker. Parker what? I forgot his other name. Dude, I forgot Spider-Man's name. Wait, it's something Parker. I can only remember Parker. I got like an amnesia right now. Peter! Thank you so much. Peter Parker. Peter Parker has the flaws, right, of being a teenager with big responsibilities. So it's like happening in some superhero shows, but it's not like Superman that's all perfect and then Batman that can take everything and then those things. Also the Flash, like I love the Flash series, especially because there is this human part of them, like they are not perfect. Another reason why I do love Spider-Man too, although I just forgot his name, but the Umbrella Academy is good because of those those sides of those heroes that are also very human-like. Not only because of their superpowers, but actually because of their traumas, like their childhood problems, like a father that's not there, that was not treating them nicely and stuff. They do struggle with those things. So number one was Luther, number two was Diego. Oh, there we go. I could remember Edison as number three then. And then four was Klaus. And then five is oh, wait, number five has no name, I think. Number five has no name, man. Number five has no name. Number six was Ben, and number seven was Vanya. Yeah, Vanya maybe? Yeah, you did remember it all, man. You were really liking the show. Yeah, there we go. But number five has no name. He's just number five. Every time they make Spider-Man things, he keeps getting younger when they restart him. It does, right? Is he Benjamin Button? Is Peter Parker Benjamin Button? Human Parts Cool. That new Joker, I should watch that. Yes, I must. I was more hyped for it before, but now I kind of got distracted by other things. But I definitely still need to watch the new Joker. He'll be an elementary student starting one of these days. In short, Marvel is where people act as heroes, and DC is like heroes trying to act like people. That's a good take or comparison between Marvel and DC. Yeah, Ritsuru, I think that he has no official name. I'm pretty sure of that. He's just number 5. Who knows, maybe in season 2 we learn his name? Maybe movies, but not on comics? Yeah, I think Bookmark was just kidding, right? That's exactly what I was referring to. Wait. Yeah, but maybe in the movies they can go crazy and put him as an elementary student, right? Or are you guys telling me that he's an elementary student in the comics? I haven't read the comics though. Your dad follows all Marvel and DC comics and then talks to you about them? Haven't you decided to check them too? Okay, so more. That's the thing, I'm never sure if I need to go up or like down. Because it depends, like, does it get enough height or does it get enough distance? I need to give it more distance. Because it is getting enough height, so maybe I just need to lower it. Yeah, like. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay, 1%. Is it really 1%? No, 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 it's more, right? Maybe it is 3%? Because 2 was close, but 1 was less close than before, right? But at least the bridge is not collapsing, so. It's just a matter of precision now. Oh my god, I jinxed it. 4%. Thanks for the great recommendations. Don't worry, man. I'm happy you are enjoying them. Dark is definitely one of the best things I have watched in my life. And I really hope Netflix confirms it. Confirms the third season for like next month. This week or like super soon, right? And Umbrella Academy, I think you will like it. Maybe not more than Dark, because Dark is freaking mind blowing, but it's still a great show. And it makes me sad that many friends of mine still haven't watched it. I have been pressuring them to check the Umbrella Academy, and they never start watching it. So I kind of pressure them even more now with the season 2 announcement. And I was like, come on, it's getting to the second season. Uh, where are you at, and when are you going to start it, But they still are checking on other shows, so I gotta be patient. But it's something that like many people are losing it out, right? Are missing it out. You like the lizard dog in Spider-Man always? Spider-Verse or something? I still need to watch the Spider-Verse, the movie. I watched those movies with Tom Holland some months ago when I was by my parents. I did like them a little bit, but I still prefer the ones with Tobey Maguire. Maybe because of nostalgia. Wait, what was the result in here again? I would, but you said like no proper time, so you have him to keep you informed. That's true, right? It works out because he always has something to talk about with you. That looked so satisfying though. Man, the bridge is closed, but once again, I'm back to that situation where I do not have anything else to change. But sure, if the percentages are not doing it, we are changing the angle. But then we'll need to set the first car back to the goal. But the bridge is dead. It's 6 a.m. for you already, man? It's 1 a.m. on my place. So you're leaving, alright, man? Thank you so much for stopping by. Stay safe, have a great week, and I talk to you. You need to KO always. Nicer stream, good people. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, Dark was like something else to me, man. Dark was really mind-blowing. I still cannot stop thinking about that show or theorizing or like talking about it. And Dark has a song that's called um it's in German, right? It's called Come on, Amnesia Don't Happen Again. Irgen Van, right? Yeah, I remember the name, but I cannot pronounce German anymore. Irgen Vo, Irgen Van by Nina. I'm super addicted to that song thanks to Dark. Like I'm listening to it like crazy on Spotify. It's pretty much the song of the chair, that like the electric chair. I'm not giving details because I do not want to spoil things. But that electric chair, when it happens or when it's there on the series, that song plays. So I really got addicted to it. Yeah, Irgan V, Irgan Vo, Irgan Van. There we go. It's pretty much anywhere, uh, anyhow. It's anyhow, anywhere, and anytime, right? That's the translation because V is how, Vo is where, and Van is when. Yeah, that's it. I still remember a little bit of German, but I was not ready to be speaking those words or saying those words. Somebody's saying another rope on the structure. I do not have. Wait, do I have? I actually have money for that. Oh, I don't. But I'm not that bad on the budget. It's doable. And now I'm addicted to the song of The Umbrella Academy Season 2. Sounds like Shakira, Whenever, Wherever. That song, I have some good memories of that song because it used to be played on Fox Kids. And I used to love watching Fox Kids. That song, also Christina Aguilera, or Aguilera, I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, Genie in a Bottle, and Jennifer Lopez, but I do not remember the song that I used to hear on Fox Kids, but I remember a video clip. Shag It Wasn't Me, Daft Punk, of course. Fox Kids was what made Daft Punk to be like my favorite band because that's where I first heard Daft Punk, and I love their video clips. Then, what else? But Shakira, yeah, Shakira was always there. Where It's Breaking, Where It's Breaking. Okay, it's breaking right at the beginning. Oh, maybe I could... There we go. Maybe that's what's going to do it, right? Let's use this new lesson of connecting the ropes to the supports but not the roads, because that seems to work. It did not work now though. Daft Punk was to play a lot on Nickelodeon. Interesting, I do not remember them on Nickelodeon. I got to them on Fox Kids, especially before Digimon. They had those commercials, and then on those commercials they used it to play a video clip, and then they used it to play Aerodynamic one more time, Digital Love, and then I'm not sure if they used it to play Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger. The bridge did not fall, but this broke. It still breaks, right? And I do hope we can get this soon because I'm really getting tired now. But sure, let's try making some changes in here again. I miss Nickelodeon though. I don't remember those video clips on it, but I had such a good time by watching Legends of the Hidden Temple and Global Guts and those Melissa Joan Hart shows like Sabrina, Clarissa. What else I used to watch on Nickelodeon that I loved? Oh my god, Pete and Pete Adventures. Where can I find all of the episodes of that? Talk about a nostalgic show to me. Damn. And I don't know how it ends. Like, I still need to see how things end in there. Pete and Pete Adventures. Who remembers that? I used to love those series of Nickelodeon. Maybe more than the cartoons, right? Welcome back, Electro. Yes, right, Bookmark. We need those shows on Netflix. Where is it? I must rewatch Pete and Pete, especially Pete and Pete. You watched Sabrina? Sabrina was awesome. Avatar? I think I watched Avatar not on Nickelodeon. Maybe a couple episodes, but not like the whole show. I had to check the whole show elsewhere, but I do not remember where I checked it out. I don't know if it was already on Netflix. Maybe it was. Cat Dog? I watched Cat Dog sometimes, but it was not my favorite. Ren and Stimpy? I watched a little bit, but also not my favorite. Oh, I watched a lot of Rugrats and Rocket Power. Yeah, I did like those two right there. Yeah, I can try finding a torrent. But then, it would be so much better if there was like on streaming services. That and the Wonder Years. Who in here used to watch the Wonder Years? But the Wonder Years, I watched the end of it. Yes, I was able to check the end of it. Yeah, Clarissa explains it all. I also don't know how it ends. Even Sabrina, I do not remember if I watched the end of Sabrina. But those are such a, or those are such, like, feel good and chill shows to watch. It's so comfy shows to watch as well. I miss them so badly. We did have a great childhood. So me and one of my older brothers used to choose teams in Global Guts. I used to love it too. Oh my god. I do not remember the sports that much anymore. I think I do remember Legends of the Hidden Temple more than Global Guts. But I remember loving Global Guts as well. But I need to check them again on YouTube or something because I even forgot the catchphrases and the competitions. But they had something about basketball, right? I think they had something regarding basketball. But I used to love it. Invader Zim, I did not like Invader Zim. And some old series like Mork and Mindy, I do not know Mork and Mindy. But Rocket Power, I used to love Rocket Power. Um, I remember the Thornberries, but I never really watched it that much. What else? Oh yeah, SpongeBob, right? I did get some SpongeBob as well. Yeah, Avatar is a fantastic show. Oh, I did not watch Alf actually. The Addams Family. I used to watch The Addams Family. Also, Bobby's World. Who remembers Bobby's World? The Netflix Sabrina is pretty crazy. I tried watching it. Did you like it, Electro? I don't know if you mean good crazy or bad crazy. But I did not. I could not keep going with it. I kinda got tired of it after some episodes. If I watch Rick and Morty, I tried it, Ritsuru, but I did not like it that much. It's a little bit like the struggle I'm having with the Midnight Gospel, although the Midnight Gospel has been flowing a little bit better than how Rick and Morty felt to me. But it's because they try to like mix humor with science and things. I don't know. I think I do prefer something more serious towards science or something. Maybe that's why I could not also get into the Big Bang Theory. But I don't know. It felt too much to me. I could not really get into it. Also because I have been having a hard time with comedy shows. I'm not saying that Rick and Morty is like straight comedy, but you know, humor has been hard for me to really enjoy on shows in general. At least most recently or in the past years maybe. But Rick and Morty did not get to me. Mark and Mindy is a series with Robin Williams. He was an alien. I don't think I have heard of it. It has some good parts later. Do you mean Sabrina? Wait, we're starting to watch Avatar? There we go, man. You are going to be surprised by it. It's a freaking good show. Maybe sometimes it feels a bit like childish, but don't get fooled. It's not too childish. For cool sci-fi, you'd recommend Lost in Space. I think I have it on my list. Yes, I think I have it on my list. Lost in Space. Does it have some kids? I know there is a show with kids, right? You never liked Big Bang Theory? Me neither. I understand why it got popular, but like I was saying, comedy shows is something that I cannot enjoy that much today. Even Friends or, Seinfeld or some other ones that are super popular today, The Office, those things. I kinda do not like to watch them that much. I prefer some drama, investigation, adventure, sci-fi, fantasy. I do prefer more serious things in general. You can't stand the constant laugh track? Yeah, right. It does get tiring after some time. Although Friends, maybe Friends is alright, but I do not like watch the whole thing, But sometimes Friends can make me laugh, but I do not check it out. I remember years ago watching a little bit of Friends, and there are some scenes that I liked a lot. But if you tell me like, oh, binge the whole thing, I will probably get tired of it. You love The Office, though. I have heard great things about it. I never watched it. I never tried to watch it actually. You like that Lost in Space incorporates real science into the adventures. But is it the one with the kids? I know there is one that has kids on the poster. I'm not sure if it is the same one. And regarding incorporating real science into the show, I still need to watch Doctor Stone, an anime that does that. That everybody has been saying great things about it too. But a sci-fi thing on Netflix, Electro, have you already watched Dark? It's pretty much the biggest recommendation of this channel, Dark. But then what else? Sci-fi related that's good on Netflix. It does has kids on it or have kids on it, so it's probably the one I have on my mind. I mean, the Umbrella Academy that I recommended Ritsuru is also somewhat sci-fi in my opinion. It's more like a superhero show, but superheroes are sci-fi, right? I mean, kind of. It's more fantasy, right? But I would still suggest or recommend the Umbrella Academy. But something more sci-fi. I cannot remember things today very well though. Oh yes, I still need to check Altered Carbon. Have you watched Altered Carbon? That's probably going to be the next sci-fi thing I'm going to watch. I have only watched the first episode, but then I got distracted by other things. But I'm planning to go back to it. Dark is love, dark is life. To me, it is. It changed my life and the way that I see things. Every time I have a conversation about like the future, the past, or like how time works in our lives, I kind of broke the barriers between present, future, and past. Like I do see time differently today. I want to believe time is like always happening, like it's only the present time. It's also funny to see jokes that today no one would do because they are afraid of people complaining. There are some shows that would not be able um, to make them again, right? Those jokes. You watched it after both me and your mom recommended it. Your mom has a great taste. I wish mine had the same. My mom only wants to watch soap operas. It depends on what kind of sci-fi you can recommend a lot. Dark Matter, The Expanse. I have never heard of Fars Kappa actually. I have never seen Battlestar Galactica. I think Draco loves Battlestar Galactica because if I'm not mistaken, his cats are named after Battlestar Galactica, like Kara and Hilo. But The Expanse, I have heard of that one. It is on Netflix. I should check my Netflix list at some point to see which sci-fi shows I have watched. But I cannot remember anything right now. Farscape is super good. Is it on Netflix? Let me ask you this. Oh, now I'm out of money. But let me ask you this. We were speaking or mentioning about some old shows that we all miss. If you could pick one show to rewatch or to watch it again, like on an easy way, maybe if you could pick a show, an old show to put it on Netflix, which show would you pick? I think I would pick Pete and Pete. The Adventures of Pete and Pete. I would be super down to watch Pete and Pete. First, because I still haven't watched the end of it. Second, because I think it's a super chill and relaxing thing to watch. And I do love to watch some teenage drama shows like Control Z that I was watching yesterday, for example. So I do like those shows, and there are many good messages, like life messages going on that show too. It's like the Wonder Years, but I have already seen the Wonder Years, so it would be nice to go back. But I think Pete and Pete would be a better pick to me. So that's the one that I kind of feel like I need to find it again. I need to go after it at some point. I need to remember myself to go after it because I would love to watch it. Lex is great sci-fi. Farscape, it's great too. Battlestar Galactica, it's good, but it has a lot more of politics than others. It is a hard question, yeah. But probably I would pick Pete and Pete. But if that's not possible, then either Sabrina or Clarissa, right? But I think that I would. I don't know actually. Do I miss Sabrina more than Clarissa? I know I watched more of Sabrina because you don't usually rewatch things, but if it's serious like live action with people, your dad and you would watch this together when he lived there. I think I used to watch Sabrina with my sister now that I'm stopping to think about it. But I will need to check Global Guts again. I need to remember how the show was like. I cannot remember loving it. The Muppets? I watched the Muppets. Do you remember the triplets? I remember watching the triplets too, like I remember the day that I was coming up with the playlist of like my favorite anime and like pretty much anime. Yeah, my favorite anime songs or openings and endings. It's like there is a link for it on YouTube. But when I was looking for those songs, I was also getting some recommendations from YouTube of cartoon openings. And then there was the opening of the triplets. There are some cartoons in there that I used to watch on Cartoon Network or on some other TV channels that I could not remember anymore, but I could remember when I was working on that playlist. The triplets, and then also, man, do you guys remember Mike, Lou, and Og? It's a Cartoon Network cartoon. It was very old. I mean, not too old, but it's like nobody talks about it and nobody remembers about it anymore. But I got to the freaking opening of it one of these days when I was doing the playlist. I was like, how did I forget this? Mike, Lou, and Nog, and then there is also and then I don't know how it's called in English, but there is the cartoon that had a ship living in the big city. I also used to watch that, but nobody remembers that show or talks about it. Oh man, I just remembered another show that used to make me so scared as a kid. But then I think it's going to be like super underground, that it may not have been popular in English or in American countries, or like, wait, in other countries, not American countries, come on, or like in English. It may not be popular in other countries. But have you guys ever heard of a series called The Ghost Rider? With kids solving puzzles and mysteries, and there is like I don't know, it's more like a flashy light that keeps moving around the city, helping the kids to solve the mysteries, and then he kind of talks to them by misplacing letters and turning them into phrases and sentences so they can understand him. The Ghost Rider, I used to watch that a lot here, and I got scared because there was a mystery that used to traumatize me because the villains of that mystery were wearing some very ugly masks, and I hated those masks. Like they were super scary to me. Wait, you watched Ghost Rider? Oh my god, do you remember the Ducade? I think it was something like Ducade. The group of people wearing the masks, I think their names were something like the Ducade Gang. I used to be so scared of them. But the Ghost Rider, I used to love it. It's so old though. Yeah, as old as Marsupilami, dude! Marsupilami, Mighty Ducks, and Moo Mesa Cowboys. Yeah, I also watched those right there. I haven't watched a lot of that other one, Darkwing Duck, but I know it's also very popular, especially in the US. But DuckTales I have watched. Um, oh my god, Biker Mice from Mars. Biker Mice from Mars. I also love the Hanna-Barbera cartoons too. I'm really surprised you remember the Ghost Rider, Oritsuru. I was expecting no one to know it. Do you know this one, the Ghost Rider, Gabriel? It used to be aired on TV Cultura, which is not very. It's not one of the biggest channels in Brazil. So that's why I don't think it was too mainstream. But the Ghost Rider was super great. Although I got scared of it. At least that episode. So, guys, any help in here before it gets to 2 a.m.? Or should I save this crazy level for next week, even though I feel like we were close, right? I just do not know what else to adjust in here. We are recalling all of these old cartoons with intro animals, and people are surprised there are a lot of furries now. Good point. Like Arthur, yeah, right. Even many Disney movies, right? They have the animals as their stars. Aristocats, the one of the two dogs, the Lion King. No, wait, Oritsuru, I do not want to see them. You think I want to remember their masks? No, 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 I'm not seeing that. Are you kidding me? I'm going to have nightmare. Do you want to make me have nightmares today? I'm not clicking on that. Which also reminds me of another freaking thing that scared me the hell as a kid. Like in another show. Have you guys ever heard of Punky Brewster? It used to be either a cartoon or a series, right? And actually, I heard some news that it's coming back. They got the same actress that used to be a kid but now is a grown up. She's coming up back for that show somehow. No, I'm not. What? That I still remember. It's a freaking green mask with like white eyes and then some sort of things on their face. No, I got enough traumatized from that. I'm a grown up man, but I'm a kid inside. Maybe someday when I have a better preparation for that, because I did fight some fears of my childhood, like some time ago. But that one, I feel like I'm not ready, and I'm not ready for the one regarding Punky Brewster because there is an episode. Also, here's another thing: why do all kids shows need to have that one episode that's pretty much made only to traumatize the kids forever? Like they have that horror show episode when the rest of the episodes are all cute, charming, and beautiful, but one episode that's only to traumatize everybody forever and give nightmare to kids. Yeah, the one in Punky Brewster where her friends become monsters in the cavern. I cannot look back on those pictures or on those scenes, Especially the boy. The boy, he becomes part of the cavern walls, and then I still remember that freaking scene, and then his face is there like completely pale, but then they gave him like huge teeth, and then somehow his jaw keeps moving fast up and down. I cannot explain it really well, but he moves his jaw like up and down, like his jaw is loose as well, with like huge teeth. I do not want to rewatch that scene again in my life. Even though there was one day that I was telling this story to a friend, and he pretty much got his cell phone, and then he was like, "You mean this?" And then the thumbnail of the video was the picture of that freaking boy. But thank goodness I kinda survived that episode, and I did not click on the video to see the whole scene again. But I do remember him showing me the thumbnail again. Do you mean this? But yeah, that is a thing that I'm not going back because I'm not that crazy, at least not now. Maybe someday, but I do not want to remember that. I used to be so scared of it. And I used to hate the freaking Open TV channel because they were like creating those ads during the like normal days, and they were like airing those ads about those episodes, the scary ones, out of nowhere. So you're like watching a funny cartoon, and then suddenly, oh yeah, the commercials, and then suddenly, this weekend, Punky Brewster is going to enter the cavern with her friends becoming monsters, and then showing us those scenes like out of nowhere. I was like, Mom! I still remember one day that I was on my neighbor's house playing games with them, and then suddenly the TV was on, and the freaking TV channel was showing those scary scenes, like during the commercials. And then I was like, damn it, like they're airing that episode again, and then they're promoting it. For what? For kids to have nightmare? So yes, I do have lots of traumatic experiences with that episode in particular. This may sound silly, but it's one of the things that I was the most scared of in my childhood. If you guys have ever been scared of like something on kids show or something on TV back in the day, you will feel my pain, right? You know how this feels like. Although Gabriel is saying that he has never been traumatized by old shows. Man, Punky Brewster. There was a cartoon. Oh my god, I still remember the cartoon. There was a cartoon about a vampire as well. That there was one day that he freaking looked or stared at me once he woke up from his coffin. That look, like that straight look on me, was enough for me to remember that freaking episode, that freaking scene, after 20 years plus. Since I have watched it. That freaking vampire cartoon. That's true, even Rugrats did one. I do not know what's the one regarding the Rugrats. Do you remember the show Are You Afraid of the Dark? I do remember it a little bit, but I used to not watch it because, guess what? I'm scared of those things, right? But I know what you're talking about. Like, the show, I remember it being a thing, but I haven't watched the episodes. There was one episode where a girl walked through a mirror and then she was trapped in the room, or in a room with "Help Me" written all over the walls. Oh my goodness. But I remember watching, oh my goodness, there goes another crazy reference that probably no one remembers about it. I remember watching some investigation shows. Investigation shows can be a little bit scary, but not as horror shows, right? Do you guys freaking remember The Adventures of Shirley Holmes? Nobody will remember this one. I doubt it. But it was either on Nickelodeon or Fox Kids. The Adventures of Shirley Holmes. I believe that's the name of it. I remember watching that, and the thing that I remember being traumatizing or scary was that in one episode they had like a finger inside a box with a ring on it. So like a finger in a kid's show. Yes, I still remember that. They were opening, oh, this box, what's inside? A finger with a ring. Thank you, Nickelodeon, for such a non-traumatizing episode. But I still remember Shirley Holmes. I think it was on Nickelodeon. Are You Afraid of the Dark had so many freaky turnouts, conclusions to their episodes. Horrible. I think I know what episode I'm talking about. Gabriel knows it. Yes, they replay that episode, the one they go to the cavern. Many times. Like, kids don't mind this, let's play that again, right? And they were treating it like the most special thing ever. Like, everyone wants to see that. And then during the commercial breaks, they were showing us the scenes. So if you were already a kid that was horrified of after watching that episode once, the ads were giving you even more fears, or more memories. I hate that episode so much. I'm pretty sure there are forums online of people saying or talking about that traumatic episode. If you look for this Punky Brewster show, I'm pretty sure one of the first topics will be like, what has traumatized you in the Punky Brewster show? It's either that episode or the one that her friend gets stuck inside a fridge and she was frozen. And then they need to do the PCR. PCR, is that how it's called in English? I think it is, right? PCR on her to resurrect her on a kid's show. So yeah, people got so much traumatized over it. No, I'm not opening that. I don't. If it is a picture, I'm not checking it, or I'm not checking it. So my family used to pay cable TV to traumatize me. Even Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo used to be super scary to me, but I still watched it. It was one of the first horror things that I watched. Oh, with CPR, I said something else, right? I said PCR maybe? CPR, yeah, maybe cardiac uh P respiration something? Process? I don't know. But yeah, CPR. Electro, can you please help me out in here, man? I'm tired of this level. I don't know what else to do. Let's give it a last attempt, right? Or I'm stuck in here forever as well. Okay, so we are having trouble here. How can I change this again? What if I place the rope inside? Does that change something? What is that picture? I do not want to see it. But I wonder if it is from the Punky Brewster show. It is the wall? Okay, okay, okay. I'm super glad I did not open it. Are you kidding me? Those freaking teeth! I still remember them. So if I'm adjusting the ramp to make the car to go higher, not really. I'm trying to adjust the ramp to see if it doesn't break. Because I think that because it's braking, the car cannot go very higher, right? Or much higher, isn't it? Yes, I think there is like a small second that the bridge starts falling before the car jumps, don't you think? We can slow this down though. And then I think it's that second that's bothering me. But it can be other things as well, like maybe this bridge will never make it because it's not on the right angle. Ritsuru will say that the movie Alice in Wonderland was awful for him because of the Cheshire, right? Because of the Cheshire cat watching you from the dark. Yeah, I can understand him being a little bit scary. But for some reason, I think I was not scary of him. You were scared of the scary sadness of Alice being trapped in Wonderland, searching for just one sane character to help her, and there were none, right? Wait, did you check the picture? What was scary for you, Electro? Is it Alice or the picture? Because the wall picture, I'm not opening that, no way. Especially if it is the video where he's moving his jaw super fast. I want to forget that. Maybe the car is tilting back and hitting the bridge with its bumper. It is, that's what's breaking it. We're all mad down here. That sounds a little bit like it, but it's like we all float here or down here. It is bumping, but I don't know how to make it to not bump. Like, how can I slow it down? Thank you, Electro, for understanding my childhood feelings of like, this is traumatizing. That wall picture is it's the worst of that episode in my opinion. The other friends also get transformed into other things. One friend gets transformed into a skeleton, and the other friend gets transformed into a spider. Actually, I forgot, which is good. I do not want to remember. But I remember one of them gets turned into a skeleton. But the face on the wall was the worst to me. The teeth? Please don't. Making the bridge more of a smooth at the start could help. Do you mean lowering it? Wait, there is a lot? A lot of what? Do you mean a lot of pictures? One of them... Oh... That's the one then. The one I forgot becomes a floating head with red eyes. Good. Another reason for me to not watch that episode. Try adding a road piece going over the red node. Wait, a road... Wait, you mean before, like this? First of all, I do not have any other road piece. What about this actually? That was a little bit better, I guess. We can experiment with it. I want to believe. Like a straight piece from yellow to yellow. Wait. From yellow to yellow? Which yellows? Over the red node. But you want me to replace one of them, right? Like, I do not have an extra one. I Google search for the episode's title and you will find articles like The Unexpected Horror of Punky Brewster, How Punky Brewster Traumatized a Nation. I'm part of that nation. Not to mention the Reddit threads where non-grown viewers share their memories about which scene freaked them out the most. Some of them will be traumatized by the one I mentioned, right? The one that had the episode of the friend getting stuck inside the fridge and then getting stuck in there and frozen. Like you have a frozen person in a kid's show. So everybody got traumatized by something. So connect the two furthest down yellow dots with a straight piece. But do you mean like a wooden one, right? Because I do not have road. So the furthest down yellow dots. Aren't they already connected? But you want me to connect them with a straight piece? Or do you mean this right here? I don't have road. Oh, move it? Do you want me to move it down? Remove it and place it in the new spot. This one? I think, oh, there we go. Then what? There? Too short? Yeah, that's the maximum. That's actually the maximum size. Oh, you guys wanted something like this? No. Something with more of a curve could help. The problem is that when it gets here, as this is not very well connected, actually maybe the problem is the hydraulics in here. If those hydraulics could resist the weight of that car better, it wouldn't bump that much, you know? But it's because of this loose part. And then once the car gets there with high speed and everything, it does this to the bridge. And then it breaks on the beginning. What we are going for, it's maybe the car loses some momentum. But then if it loses momentum, when is it getting here? Yeah, it's when it hits this right here, I think. The episode name is Perils of Punky. They go camping and they start to tell the ghost stories. You are making me remember that episode. And then one after another they end up leaving Punky alone and then she goes into the cave and then she has the crazy hallucinations with their friends, and then she runs back to her father, right, or grandpa, and then that's the episode, right? The height of the ramp shouldn't matter. The starting point and angle is important. Oh my god. So we raise it because going down it doesn't go any more lower than that unless I get rid of the wooden parts, right? Okay, let's see if we can raise it. I feel like it makes it worse. In the end, it's revealed that everything's a story that she was actually. Wait, seriously? I think she kinda had hallucinations. And then she went back crying to her father. That's how I remember it. I can be wrong though. You recommend me shortening it? Let's. Man, it's freaking 2 a.m. When am I going to bed today? But I kinda wanna restart everything. Making it curved, but then the bumping is going to be increased. When we were trying to make it curved, it was increasing the bumping. No, but I want to sleep, man. I cannot get rid of my sleep schedule, especially considering that I do have sleep problems sometimes. It bumps. I tried some curves before, it does bump. The problem here is that wooden bars have not been able to resist the stress and tension. That's why I'm struggling super much in here. Your goal in life is to increase the bumping? Oh my goodness. Oh boy, Oritsuru? The cables are a good idea, but the cables also increase the stress. Although I was... Wait, I have an idea. Uh, let's see what happens, why not? Change that cable to like the supports, right? This is worse, isn't it? It's not. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, okay, now it broke everything. Now I just need to make this first car to get there. How? There we go. Okay. Now we have a new situation. Show that to me again. Wait, what? Arnie G? It makes sense. It's less parallel to the cable. Wait, it's less parallel, so the cable supplies more torque. Yeah, but I always thought that if I connect the cables to the wooden bars, the wooden bars would be less strong than the road pieces, so it would be easier for them to get destroyed, you know? But this level has been proving me that I'm wrong. Because those two other ropes, they were better on the wooden bars than on the roads. And then I was scared of changing that one because it was connecting to a very important rotation joint that I was thinking, oh, that's going to fall, but it's not falling. So I should really work more with this. Oh my god, that was super close. Contract 8? 8%? It's not going to do it. We have ropes for all the places. Should we go for it? Should I get rid of some more supports and place ropes instead? More of an angle? Which angle? The hydraulics, this, the beginning of the bridge. Oh, if it goes that high, it's not all bad, I guess. Hydraulics. I could swear that if I were putting like super crazy big numbers in here, it would be worse. But it's as close as before. What's the lucky number? Throw me the lucky number on the chat. 45? I know, yeah. 45 is like mathematically a good number for distance. And you know how I learned that? Tiny Toons Wild and Wacky Sports. Because they have the how is that event called in the game? The saucer throw. Yeah, they have the saucer throw mini game, and then the right angle is 45%. The closest you can get to it, the best or the better your result, right? 45. I'll try 45 first. To the moon. 17, you guys are saying? Okay, we can try that. Imagine if it is really 17. Next. This is the first jump level that I struggled this much. I used to love them. Maybe it's because of the hydraulics. When you add hydraulics, it loses its magic, right? It's just like those people that do not like raisins. If you add raisins, then it's over. Not my case. I do love raisins, but I do not like the hydraulics. I don't know what else to do. I'm not finishing that movie tonight still, by the way. 50%? It's going to hit the road and then break it. I'm scared of that. What is that? You see? On the angle. I'm not clicking that. You think I'm clicking that? I'm not clicking anything today. Yeah, 50% is also not working there. I need to have rope, or I need to have hope, right? So we're not rope, hope on this bridge. You wanted just to see what would happen. There we go. I'm scared, man. It could be my mom posting something on the chat. I'm not opening it. No way. And then have nightmares today? After Gabrielle posts like a bunch of pictures? No, I'm not going for games either. It's not... Accept my words, I'm not opening links. I'm not opening links, Ganondorf, Zeldas. It's not happening. It's a safe link. I'm done. It's not happening. Wait, it's still at 50%? I'm almost giving up about this tonight. It's not working. You made that for me? What if it is a compilation of the freaking face on the wall? And then the frozen girl in the fridge? What if it is a compilation of everything? The I cannot say his name though. The Cheshire cat. I take preventive measures always, especially on days that I'm scared of my childhood monsters, right? Days that I'm more I have like my guards off or something. You promise that it's not? It's easier to just tag me. No, what? I swear to God, if somebody does that, I will never talk to you again. I will never talk to you again. That would be scary. Probably better to not click then. Yeah, right? Even though you clicked on it, yeah, you were curious, right? Are you freaking kidding me? That was so close. Man, 20%, guys. We need a small change in here for 20%. No! I'm done. I'm over with this game. Come on. Not saying that I would do that, maybe, but it would be more effective. What happened, GG? Not GG. I do not think this is my computer matter. Is it? It could be my computer trolling with me because it is loading a lot now, but I don't think so. I think the card stopped like that. It's not GG. Oh my god, it was GG! I need to watch the replay. That was lucky AF. Lucky AF. Nobody here told me to like adjust the road before the ramp. I was like, small changes because 20% is a good number. Let's go and then let's see what this is going to do. It did it somehow, like what the heck? And then computer couldn't handle the game anymore. Even the computer was done with this level, right? Hello, the Earn Awards, right? Someday, maybe some years actually, because who knows when I'm back to that work, but one day, right? This must be there for sure. Not for the links on the chat, but for the good moments on the stream, like on the game. Not for the links on the chat. Those should be banned. Like those links should disappear. Those pictures especially, nope. Epic victory, and I was like, no, it's not, and then... But honestly, it was not. Show me the replay right now. It did not touch the flag. Wait, can I slow down? It touched the flag, but we could not see it touching it. Not only that, can you see that the car is in a different position than in reality? That's why I thought that it did not touch the flag, because it stopped like that. That's not touching the flag, but that touches it, yeah. Glitches? I actually saved the replay by accident. I wanted to like check the level. Uploading replay? I'm not uploading anything. But show this again to me, like... slow it down. This was so damn hard though. It's ridiculously hard. Look at that! You know those people doing... You see? It does not touch the flag! What happened? I guess what happened was that... Man, that poor boy suffering so much in here. We already have drunk his blood enough already, right? So let's just cheese this a little bit and make him proceed to the next level, because he's hopeless in here. So I think that's what happened. Like they are being forgiving to me or to us. It looked like it was loading, but now it's not loading anymore, you see? Where is the loading now? That's why I was like, yeah, we did not beat this level, but then on the replay, for some reason, it did finish, like, flipping the car, and then the car got to the flag. Your wonderful Photoshop trying to help on Polybridge is scoffed by me. Is it really a Photoshop thing, man? Okay, now you are making me wanna check it out. Especially because now that I'm done with this level, I feel more like, you know what? Screw it, you know? Triumphant moments, definitely. Nothing else matters now. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like that too. Maybe the game senses if it's really close. Really close, right? It really is. Am I going to regret this? Okay, so I will scroll back. I'm going to check that out. But I'm going to be so mad if it's not a Photoshop thing or this game related. If it is the freaking face on the wall, I will not be streaming for a while just as punishment. Just as punishment, because I'm going to be treating my trauma with the therapy sessions. So where is it? I'm looking at it like this. Wait, Google Chrome? Yeah, my computer is pretty much dead now. Oh wait, there we go. Where the heck is it? Make sure you click on the right link. I did it, but my computer is like completely dead. Low RAM freezes RL like real life. Wait, it's loading again. Wait, it's a clip? Did I did I clicked on the clip? Wait, what? No, I did not click on the clip. No. Are you freaking kidding me? You know what? Okay, let's. It's the game loading, probably. But it's also the browser here that was opening the clip. I could swear I clicked on the Imgur website. It's opening a clip in here. We killed the computer. It says 65% in the game. What does that mean? I'm not seeing the game right now. That's the problem. Because the browser is loading forever in here. This is pretty much why I usually don't open links during the stream, because my computer do not handle this very well. Especially now that it has been more than 7 hours of stream. So my computer is like at its limits. Okay, I'm back to the game. No, that's that 55% right there. It's the wave on the bridge, right? Although the bridge has died. Even the chat has glitched now. Let me leave this level. I wanna see what's next though, but I'm not playing it tonight. Man, my chat has totally glitched now. Wait, it closed? Okay, I lost my chat. I'm losing it all. Yeah, where is the chat pop out? I lost the chat, guys. Now I can only check I can only check it on OBS, but if I check it on there, I will not be playing the game. I won't be playing the game, right? It's done. Like, I'm not playing this anymore tonight. Let me finish this game then. Close it. So then my computer gets any better. But Oritsuru, try sending me that picture on as a message, like a private message, because then I can try checking it in here. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I can check. I can join the chat of my stream on my phone, right? So you can play. You can place it or post it again on the chat in there. But let me get on the chat. There we go. I'm on the chat. So send the link again. Because my computer died. Yeah, my computer is dead now. And I lost my chat pop out. Okay. It is Polybridge. There we go, it is Polybridge. And even the computer game returned here, right? Wait, make this. Wait, but you guys were thinking... No, you guys were confused. You were thinking that I had like a piece of road before the red joint, like making like a V shape. There is no there is no piece of road before the red joint, so there is no V shape. The V shape is just for the supports. That doesn't really matter for the road shape, right? Oh wait, unless you wanted me to... Oh, okay, maybe you wanted me to place a piece of road there, but there was none. But thank goodness this was not a picture of one of those horrifying shows, right? There we go. So guys, now everything is like breaking up in here on my computer, so I will not be playing the downward tube, but a tube. There comes more loading because I want to see what's the tube. What? Wait, why does this look so simple? Oh, wait, there is an obstacle there. Oh, I see. Yes, I was like, just jump there, car, come on. But no, there is an obstacle in there. Okay, so there we go. But I will not be playing this tonight, although this hopefully will be an easy level for next week. But thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you guys have a great night, and take care, stay safe, and also have a great week. Also, thank you for helping me out on this game, because some levels here are freaking crazy and they drive me nuts. But yeah, talk to them next time. Take care and bye.